I think we were all in a bit of shock. We had 170 young singers preparing for half a dozen special performances and projects, and having that all canceled within about 48 hours.
When I got the phone call on Friday the 13th from the managing director of Pittsburgh Opera, I could tell that he and the entire building were emotionally overwhelmed by what was happening.
I think the singers were really sad about the opera being canceled.
We had invested hours and hours of rehearsal. So in one email or one phone call to find out that what you'd been planning for 8 or 9 months was gone was extremely dramatic and very saddening for them.
Pittsburgh Youth Chorus has always prided itself on offering really unique opportunities to singers, things like performing with the symphony and with the opera. Next season, we're hoping to expand upon that even further, doing some special collaborations with other youth music organizations in the city and bringing in guest artists.
After Carmen was not going into production, we found out that our spring concert was going to need to be canceled. Dominoes just began to fall and continue to fall at a rapid pace.
We know we wanted to keep the singers singing and doing something together. And so Sean got together with the other conductors and they got to work putting together lesson plans that could be done virtually. And then one day my wife just said, "Hey, can you do one of those virtual choir videos?"
I think the kids were very excited about the virtual choir video. They were not all perhaps familiar with it, but they soon, with all their extra time, began to do some research. And they became very interested in sending clips to each other, sending clips to me.
The students had the savvy to make the recordings, and it was a great song choice because the lyrics are about this juxtaposition between going on a journey and returning home, about being away from loved ones and then about being reunited with them. The name of the song is Homeward Bound, although in this case we're all homebound, I guess.
Amazed that I could record myself conducting, and so it was a fun time, and it really showed the camaraderie that a choir has. And I always teach the kids that the choir that breathes together sings together, but I now see that the group that sings together pulls together, works together, and thinks together. It's an amazing process to see it unfold.
Of course, we're still waiting to see how we'll be impacted financially by all of this. And we're hoping to keep all of those projects for next season in place, but we know that we're going to need support from the community if we're going to do that. Our community is full of people who believe in music education and the power that it can have in the life of a young person. So for those of you watching, thanks for taking the time to do so. I do hope that you consider donating, but even if you don't, please be sure to check out the Pittsburgh Youth Chorus video of Homeward Bound.